Hey.
We're back after a week off, huh?
Yeah. How
One
is
week.
everybody?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing great.
A lot better this week than last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, some more than others.
Yeah, Ricardo got the fresh crop, man. Look at it.
Yeah.
Ooh, from the side.
My wife likes me a little bit better now.
Okay. All right. Well, good. Well, let's cheers it.
Cheers.
Yeah,
It's
that's
episode 3.
We're at Skydance Brewing,
It's a tight fit.
and yeah,
Skydance it up.
trying their new Oktoberfest beer. Smells
good.
like Steen Spirit.
It's really good.
I love it. It is really good. Do we owe anyone explanations for why we didn't put an episode out last week?
Schedule?
Our diehards.
It just so happened United and Chelsea happened to lose that weekend.
That's why we canceled it. That's right.
I
Yeah.
think that happened.
And now we're back, and I can't talk shit because we lost. So, we should have recorded on Monday night is what I'm saying.
Fresh off the...
Yeah. So I'm sure we'll get into that. And I've already caught a lot of crap.
But we're here.
Yeah.
So where are we starting today?
Previous matches?
Let's start there. That's a great start.
You want to start with United versus Tottenham?
Oh, boy.
Oh, we're going all the way back.
Wow,
I
we're going-
love this.
Dave, you were gone for
I
that
was
one.
in a hotel room in Santa Fe. I tried to find a
retirement home.
place to watch it in Santa Fe, and there were no supporters clubs. Plus, it was an hour earlier than normal. They don't have a Skinnies in Santa Fe. They have one in Norman, but not in Santa Fe.
They should open one. Just like the one
I
in
tried
Norman.
to walk
just
around
like
and
the
get
one
that
in
done,
Norman.
but anyway, I ended up back in the hotel room by myself, having a very good time, thinking about Alan and the rest of the folks in Oklahoma City watching the game.
What was the halftime score of that?
I don't even remember.
I think
was
it was
1-0?
1-0.
1-0?
Yeah.
I thought it was 0-0.
So obviously United had a lot of chances, and
Yeah,
we took ours, I guess, is the bottom line. So it was beautiful. It was a beautiful scene.
Yeah, we had several chances. I thought United played good for 35 minutes maybe, and then after that, it just kind of fell apart. Tottenham just took it to us, I felt like.
Tottenham's unpredictable at the moment. We don't really know how they're playing, though, so...
Well, I mean, the
that
EFL
could be a
Cup
good
thing is
time.
we had 9 changes.
Yeah.
So our starting 11 is good. Our depth is not. So you start
not all
throwing
there.
other guys in there, especially about a dead weight we've had around for a long time. It gets ugly quick. So,
I know how that goes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying Ange Ball right now?
Oh, I love it. I love it. I mean, look how long we've had to wait through 2 or 3 joyless managers who think that our players are just chess pieces and that I move you here, you do this, and we win. No, it doesn't work that way. You be attacking, you be aggressive, you have fun. Everyone's having fun except for Charleston, who looks like
Hey,
he's being
he scored.
bullied.
He finally scored.
I don't care.
In a losing effort.
I don't care. Anyway,
He came from Celtic, right, the manager?
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So everyone's happy, but of course yesterday that blew up, and everybody on our Oklahoma City page is crying and griping, and I'm trying to just be like, hey, let's give it a little time. We had 9 changes to our lineup, but
It is what it is when it gets
Spurs
to
are
the EPL.
Spursy, and that probably will never go away. So,
Those midweek matches are tough, man.
They got the Premier League victory. That's what counts.
yeah, there we go.
That's what you want.
I'll take it.
Yeah, they're looking good in the
I didn't
in the
come off
Prem.
scot-free that day either, though, Alan. 3-1 to West Ham that day. Chelsea lost, so...
Wow. And then
We-
they
they
did it
always
again
play
to
us
Brighton.
tough. They always play us tough, though. So
They
I'm
did it
always
again to
worried about
Brighton.
West Ham.
West
Oh,
Ham's
yeah.
looking good.
And then West Ham turns the corner and just dominates Brighton
Yeah.
next week, so...
They're number
Now-
2 in the table right now.
Yeah, I was
West
about to
Ham.
say, it was a rough week for Chelsea and United there, but we got back on track.
That was the first start for
back on track.
Machín Alvarez, Mexican Alvarez,
Yep.
there with West
Oh, yeah.
Ham.
Yep.
Did good.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Keeper's brilliant, Areola,
Yeah,
I think
he had
his
a-
name, and so is
such a great game.
Ward Prowse coming in. Somebody
Yeah,
should have
he's
got
dangerous.
him.
Yeah.
You know he's going to put a ball in there to set
Yeah.
up a goal at least, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, Edson Alvarez could change that squad, though.
Yeah.
Let's
He's
hope
like
that
a
all
Declan
goes to
Rice light.
Let's hope that all goes to shit. But right now they're looking good.
They're all right. Moyes is not a bad coach, and
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Just
he's
a
well,
dancer.
You might not think that.
He was only bad at
He's a good dancer in the locker room.
Who scored in that game? Was it
Antonio. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah,
His-
Paqueta.
And that late penalty that
Yep.
Caicedo gave away.
Yep. Hey, that goal
didn't play that
the-
bad,
that
but-
the Chelsea kids scored, though, was a nice goal
Which one?
against West Ham.
Oh yeah.
Remember,
Yeah,
he,
yeah.
like-
and then he towards
He
ACL like
feinted
4
one
minutes
way
later.
and
Yeah.
chopped back the other. That was a good goal.
That was a good hit. Now he's hurt.
That's probably where he
Story
hurt
of
his
our
knee.
season.
Really?
Yeah, we have like
dang.
Carney.
Didn't he score today?
No, he didn't play.
Oh, he didn't play today.
No, he's out. He's
I
out.
thought I saw him.
But
Well, I
no,
mean- I guess we should cover both matches. I mean, we're 2 matches out, so the next time you played, you won.
Yeah,
And
that
Sterling is coming out of nowhere. He must play well under Potts or something.
Yeah, so Sunday we lost West Ham. Friday afternoon we played Luton.
Yeah.
You guys are just a bunch
Dominating.
of bullies.
Oh, yeah.
Just a bunch of bullies.
We'll get
Picking
our
on
W.
Luton.
That was a
We're
good
good
match
at
for
it.
Sterling to, play. So
Yeah.
you get back in the swing of things.
You guys invited the smallest
gonna work
team
out well.
in the country to come play y'all. at
I would
your
have
own
rather played
stadium,
there, and they're
just
That's what they do
Shitty
here in the
stadium.
U.S. for football, right? That's what OU does right when the season starts.
Yeah,
True,
Arkansas State's
true.
in town.
Can't wait to see what kind of curled prick they have for a hot dog at that stadium. That's going to be great.
At
I can
Luton?
tell you
yeah,
it's not
3 pounds.
It's not an atomic dog. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, damn.
That's true.
Yeah, good reference. Good flashback.
Now,
But yeah, Sterling got back on
the-
track, right?
Yeah, we looked all right, which we should against Luton Town at home. Expect to win that one. That's a good one to get back on track, though.
And Jackson scored his first goal for
That
y'all.
was I like him a lot. I'm looking forward to him. We finally have somebody who looks like a striker up top, who makes the runs like a striker up top, who holds the ball up like a striker up top. So, looking forward to him.
That can make a big difference.
That helps.
I don't know
us.
what that's like at United. so
Well, you guys had a hell
over
of a
the
game.
last 2 years.
Was that Saturday or Sunday?
Oh yeah,
Good
absolute
grief.
garbage. So
After 6 minutes or 7 minutes.
So I walked out to my car to go to Skinny's, and I had a flat. I guess I picked up a nail while driving
Ironic.
in eastern Oklahoma.
Liverpool fan dropped it, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably. So I was like, well, guess I'm not gonna make it to Skinny's just yet. So I went over to Discount Tire, got it fixed up, and as I sat down after I gave them my keys, I sat
The
down.
United fans.
Yeah. All the United fans
Red.
were crowding around me, watching the game on my phone, and
It happens anywhere in Oklahoma. I hate it when it happens to me too.
But no, I sat down and literally they scored their first goal, and I was like, what the heck? And
Okay, it's
then-
early.
So then I backtrack and I'm watching to see the replay, and I see that Wan-Bissaka and Rashford just completely crapped the bed. And then by the time I get back to live, they had scored their second goal. I was like, what the hell is going on?
I guess maybe you shouldn't watch any Man U games. Is that a sign?
Yeah, you're bad luck. That was at home too, right?
Man, yeah, I was at home.
But yeah,
to be,
back.
so
the
look,
game's 90 minutes plus.
I was excited we got the win and everything, but to be fair, I still wasn't like thoroughly impressed with the performance.
Yeah, you're not happy, but 3
Forest
points.
sat. I mean, granted, they're up 2-0 at Old Trafford, so they're going to sit back, which made sense.
Yeah.
But they kind of let us do what we wanted for quite a while. But sure, I mean, it was good to see the fight and that they were able to finally come back and get the 3 points. But yeah, it's not a good enough performance. It's gonna still need some improvement.
Well, the beauty of it was the pub. You had the Arsenal Fulham game on one side. You
That's
had
true.
the Forest United game on the
yeah.
other side. And Tottenham had already won at 6:30, so it was just free
Mayhem.
reign for me and the
No,
Spurs
Just
guys.
enjoying the environment at
Just
that point.
poke and troll and all that kind of stuff. So
The Arsenal guys were-
one game went well for us, and then we were hoping that yours, but that's
I got a
less important.
question. For Skinny Slims to make the most money on a weekend, what teams have to come out with the W?
The dub. It's wow.
Probably Liverpool, Chelsea, United,
I mean,
and
Tottenham.
Arsenal, and Tottenham. I mean,
Luton.
those are like the biggest.
Luton,
yeah,
Luton.
Luton.
Yeah, Luton.
Yeah.
We're
Bournemouth,
closing
definitely Bournemouth.
Top three.
Yeah, I'd say it is.
The top 3 teams.
Top 3 teams.
Well,
that,
if you win, you're going to stay around longer, you would think.
yeah, exactly.
If not, you're out the door. I don't care who you are. You're leaving. You might even walk your tab.
I mean, I'd probably say
Man U, for sure. Man U.
Manchester United, Arsenal, and Chelsea.
That's why
I
you
don't know.
gotta have a-
Liverpool. Liverpool's been showing up.
Yeah, they always. Yeah, that's why if you have a good 11:30 game, that 9 o'clock crowd stays over.
Yeah.
So that helps.
Let's just say it's not City.
Yeah, it's not City.
I don't think those guys are old enough to drink it.
We'll see how it goes with college football starting up.
Okay,
See if people bounce. Who knows?
So,
Or you stay there and watch.
Are we jumping to match week 3 now? Or
Oh,
are
well,
we-
Fulham and Arsenal. That was a.
It's a
Yeah.
beauty.
It was a draw. That was a beauty for if you're not an
Yeah.
Arsenal fan.
And Fulham being
Yeah.
down to 10 men.
Yep.
So now we are.
And they did Tim Ream play? He didn't play that match, right?
No, he was suspended.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
he just came back this week. That's right. Yeah,
he was
they didn't
suspended.
have
If Raul
Cap-
Jimenez would have scored that scissor kick.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
Oh,
it
man.
was audacious that he would even
Yeah, it
attempt
was-
something like that.
It was a cocky.
Just the way his
cheeky
body
try.
was, and if it would have gone in, it was probably about this much from going in. Goal of the season, probably.
Well, I'm glad he didn't kick himself in the head. That wouldn't have been good.
He almost scored though. It would have been too
Too soon, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
But no,
yeah,
yeah,
sorry.
2-2 draw. That's
hot.
That's hot.
It's very
hurts.
hot.
So we took the United took the lead. I don't know, maybe like 10 minutes, 15 minutes prior to that goal going in. So we were all pretty happy. And then Arsenal in the 90th minute gave up that equalizer, and they were right behind us, and they weren't very happy. They weren't quite as chatty after that.
I could imagine.
You dropped the rundown.
I don't have much room over here.
Yeah.
Alan's like acting like he's 7'2" over here, like he's Shaq or something. But no, how about Newcastle? They came out.
Yeah.
First match of the season, 5-1 over Villa.
Murdered Villa.
Back
Yeah.
down to earth a little bit. I think
Yeah.
they're finding out they're not
They're
as
ordinary.
deep. Yeah, they're
They're
not
good.
as
They
deep.
have great players, but they're kind of ordinary.
Their center backs are kind of getting exposed.
Botman. Yeah.
They've
Burn.
got all the competitions to play this season.
Yeah. They'll be all right, but I think we all kind of had them lower than what probably everybody else has them pegged for the
It's gonna
year.
be tough for them.
That's a
lot
tough 3 games to start out, though.
Yeah, I know.
Villa, City, and Liverpool.
Yeah.
They still should have held on and
Find
beat
out what you're
Liverpool.
made of there.
but,
Yeah, that was
but I mean, Nunez, those 2 goals were
Darwin
like
coming on and just
they were great goals.
Yeah. Apparently, we don't talk about Liverpool enough. So is this good, Jimmy? Is this enough?
Well, he didn't show up.
Liverpool.
So.
It's like,
See all the Liverpool guys here talking soccer? I don't know.
But yeah,
Typical.
Nunez catches a lot of shit for not having a good shot, and I've told people it's just a matter of time. It's not like he forgot how to shoot. But last year he just didn't have it.
Getting the
It's
swing
always
of
in the right
things.
spot.
He was getting in good positions
Oh,
a
absolutely.
lot last year. He
Yep.
just wasn't
I
putting
think
them
I
away.
saw a stat where he's played 52 games for Liverpool so far. He's got equal stats to Luis Suarez at the same time. So
Yeah.
That guy was terrible.
Not a bad
so-
guy to start out being likened to for sure. He's pretty dangerous.
talking about Luis Suarez, did you see that yellow card he gave somebody? He gets stepped on.
And his shoe
and
comes
he's
off.
just flopping, and he's like, his shoe falls. Someone comes and throws his shoe, and he gets up and
Tossed it
runs closer to the ref than he could to his shoe, and earns himself a yellow card.
Is
The
he
other
in-
guy yellow card.
Classic
I think it's in
Suarez.
Brazil.
Brazil.
Okay, I was like, I don't know what league he
I
was
think it's
in. But
Vermeo.
Yeah, I think that's who it is. Let's see him in Miami. That'd be cool.
So he's still being a prick, is what you're saying.
basically.
100%.
He's
Do you
not biting
think, guy?
people anymore.
Ricardo just wants to see all the old Barcelona players
Well,
at Inter
why
Miami
not, right?
It's
playing.
gonna happen. It's gonna
All
happen
right.
eventually.
I thought we were gonna get Neymar for a second.
That'd be nice.
That would be cool.
You are wearing the Inter Miami colors tonight.
I am pink. I just can't afford
They
the
kick
jersey
off?
yet.
Is that game on?
They kick off in about 5 minutes, by the way.
Yeah.
Messi in Nashville. Well, not in. They already played.
Heard Walker Zimmerman's out.
Zimmerman is out, so
Oh, now they're going to get him.
should be a stat padding game.
Is this all scripted for Messi? Do you guys think it's scripted for Messi, or
It looks like it sometimes.
that's what the Ronaldo fans are claiming?
Is the World Cup scripted for him too? Then
I mean, if
Yeah.
and all
Did
the
you see
La
all those
Liga
calls?
trophies.
Scripted in what
Liga
sense? What do you
titles.
mean?
as in Messi came and he won the cup, and now
He's getting
in the
favorable
finals.
calls. They're giving him the benefit of the doubt.
I mean, that was bound to happen. But I would talk to Ronaldo fans. They think that all this undefeatedness so far, and it's all scripted for him to win.
it seems that way because he is so effortless and dominating the game, but he's done that everywhere he's been. So
Right?
So
I
scripted
don't know what
is
you're expecting.
code word for fixed, or what?
literally,
Basically, yes.
Well,
Ask
that's
Ivan
written
Tony,
for
he
him.
would know.
It's written for him to win.
that's the social media soy boys. So.
Yeah, yeah.
If he wins the MLS this season, I'd agree it's scripted. But until then, I don't know.
That's a lot of people to pay
I think they're
off.
like
Yeah.
19 points back from a playoff spot at the moment.
Yeah,
they
they're
were
second
so
to last
bad.
place.
Yeah, Phil Neville, he kind of got a raw deal. His boy Beckham just shows him the door when Messi's on the way in. Like,
You can't handle this. So see you later.
you don't want this. Phil,
No way.
thanks for what you've done, but
Where are our fans at tonight?
they're all behind us. They're all, these are all soccer fans.
They are all soccer fans.
There's one right there.
Wednesday is a church night.
Hey, what is this Skydance Brewery?
Skydance
Tell me a little bit about
Brewing.
that place.
I mean, I'm not sure exactly when it opened, but I'm friends with Corey, who's sitting right over there, and he's one
have
of the
him
most
on.
amazing brewers
This place
in
is
the
nice.
world.
It is really nice.
Yeah, so in a
This
little bit here-
Oktoberfest is really good.
Yeah, in a little bit, Chris Hausman's going to come on, who set this all up for us, and talk more about who they are, what they do, what's new, how they can get us drunk, all that kind of stuff.
They're doing a good job.
Yeah. It's off to a good start, man.
So back to week 3. Tottenham beat Bournemouth.
Yes, very, very comfortable win. Usually you go there and you're all puckered up, even though technically you're supposed to beat Bournemouth.
Well, they didn't have Tyler Adams, so you dodged a
Oh,
bullet
was that
there.
it? Yeah, I saw him in the crowd, actually. Was he hurt? Is that right?
Yeah, he's just not back to
Okay.
full health.
Yeah, it was comfortable. They had a couple chances, but not really. We did well.
Madison scored.
Madison's beautiful.
He's been great for you guys.
Oh, my gosh. So,
That's all, man.
I think it was a really good pickup by you guys.
it is.
Madison.
It's,
No, he's a talented
we
player.
probably could have got outbid for him, but he wanted to come to London. He didn't want to go to Newcastle.
English
Worked out well,
boy.
but yeah, him, Sarr, Madison, and Udogi are the three that are, and Basuma. Those four are the new nucleus.
Yeah,
and
Basuma.
they are-
Basuma's good. Man.
Basuma's
I like
They,
him a
they
lot.
just changed the whole culture.
I'll never forget
because-
him laughing at Arsenal the day Brighton beat them on the last day of the season. And this dude is just laughing at them. All these Arsenal fans and players are literally distraught because they missed out on Champions League. And Basuma's like just laughing as he's walking off the field because
Yeah.
Brighton, 3-4 years ago, Brighton wasn't what they are now. They were bottom table, and they upset Arsenal. So it's a good buy for Tottenham there to have that guy.
If you get a chance, watch Pepe Matar Sarr. He is
Yeah.
20 years old, and he's just a beauty to watch because he starts out on the right. You'll see him over on the left. You'll see him in the middle. He cuts in, and everything just becomes on a rope. They're just stringing stuff together. and
20
the
years
defense
old.
just Lost. They're lost. Really cool.
What were you doing at 20?
Huh?
What were you doing at age 20?
Not good things.
Not playing for Spurs. Punk rocker. I don't know. Yeah, nothing good.
No, so after 3 matches, City, I got the table there. City, West Ham, Tottenham, Liverpool, Arsenal.
Yeah, I was going to bring up West Ham handled Brighton 3-1.
That was impressive, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that keeper for West Ham, Areola.
Like 10 saves?
Yeah, he's
It's all
money.
over the place.
They need to watch out though because week 4 they have Luton.
Uh-oh.
So I don't know if they're going to continue that. That
Did you
might be-
guys see some of the goals
Getting
West Ham
peppered.
scored, though?
Yeah.
Like, Brighton was
Yeah.
putting a bunch of pressure on them, but
Yeah,
their
they were.
counter, that Bowen goal was class.
That
His
guy's
first
pretty good,
touch to bring the ball down and then go in at I was like, good grief.
They're pretty impressive right now.
They've
West
had
Ham.
enough Moyes influence to where they're starting to click.
So what makes me sad as a United fan is I watch, our right winger Anthony just like have like one good game every like 3 or 4 or 5, and then I watch Bowen almost every other game do just a class cross or touch and goal or whatever, and I'm like, we could have got Bowen for what, 30 mil, and he'd probably be doing better than that.
Yeah.
Spent big on Anthony, man.
I think the shirt weighs though. The Man U shirt just weighs.
I mean,
you,
I mean,
though.
I price
Yeah.
tag
I
on
think,
you
I
too?
think Anthony has a bunch of quality and could come good, but at the moment,
He's predictable.
exactly, at the moment,
he does the
it's
Arjen
not
Robin
there.
bit, and
One
everyone
trick
knows
pony.
what he's going to do.
Yep.
No, West Ham.
Everton lost again.
Oh,
Yeah, I was going to ask you
surprise.
guys. Do you guys think this might be the year for Everton?
They'll pull it out somehow.
Well,
they barely squeaked by
about to
Doncaster
say,
today in the EFL
today in the
Cup.
EFL.
Yeah.
But they thought it was late
It
too.
was late. I was hoping that
was
we
1-0
weren't the
for a
only
while.
ones that were knocked out of the EFL Cup. as a
If you
Premier
lose
League
that
side.
one, Dyche might be in trouble already.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. He's crap.
I mean, he
I'm
might
not
be in
buying it.
trouble
Yeah,
still.
He's crap. They
So
got-
they're bottom of the table with 0 goals scored and 6 against. So they're not looking good.
well, good for them.
But-
it's 3 years in a row.
They have played. I mean, like some of the times I've watched them so far this season, they've actually looked pretty good. They just haven't.
They're just so
been
unlucky.
able to. They just haven't been able to score.
So unlucky.
There's a dark cloud over them. For
It's a
sure.
long
Dark
season.
cloud. It is a long season.
If
too.
the sun shines on the last week of the season for them, and
They gotta beat-
They get
Again?
out of it.
Again?
They're going to need to beat Luton twice. They're going to need to beat Bournemouth twice. They're going to need to beat
Chelsea twice.
Wolves the next time they play.
The games are supposed to
they
win.
might.
so
Hey,
to
they drew us
speak.
last
Yeah.
season.
They just got to hit that 40-point mark, right?
Yeah, that's the.
Why
magic
is
number.
Man City on the rundown? We should just take
That's
that
a table.
off. Oh, okay. Oh,
Uni-
it's the
yeah,
table.
United sits in 8th.
And I
right
want
now,
to apologize
Chelsea's
to
in
everyone
10th.
that tunes in for the Wrexham segment. We had a guy who's going to come and do the Wrexham
We had a
segment.
guy talking shit.
and he's not here, so...
And when he comes on, he'll be talking shit.
If he comes on,
He's trying
right?
on Deadpool costumes right now.
Should
Does
we
he
try
have-
and do a?
Does he have Ryan Reynolds'
quick-
permission?
He's probably got a Ryan Reynolds poster on his bedroom wall.
Here, guys, I'll do a quick little Wrexham.
We should call him.
Yeah.
They lost in the EFL Cup second round to Bradford City on penalties.
Okay.
Penalties.
They
Is Paul Mullen healthy?
probably not after that injury from the United
Yeah,
keeper.
you guys tried to kill him in preseason.
He deserved it. He was a big jerk.
playing against you. Yeah, he did deserve it.
Is that a punctured lung?
Yeah,
Jesus.
Wasn't it your fourth string keeper?
a guy I've never heard of.
He's probably
Yeah,
playing
just
out of a
took him out.
dumpster right now. Yeah, just took out.
So
Paul
are they
Mullen.
recording
Ryan
it?
Reynolds is so pissed.
Are they recording a new
Yeah,
deal?
I think so.
I think
And
it
they're
comes
losing
out
all these games.
like September 12th, I believe, is the release date for that. Right after the NFL kicks off, it'll be perfect.
Man, they had an epic game of 5-5 versus Swindon Town. Should have watched
Man.
that.
Swindon,
We
man.
have to look up those highlights.
Now, so match week 4, we'll move on.
Oh, they
here.
came back in that game from 5-2, if I remember correctly. I think I did see the highlights of that.
Would have been nice to have somebody here update us on that.
They scored twice in extra time, the 92nd and the 96th minute, to end in a draw, 5-5. That would have been pretty epic.
Has anybody got a cigarette?
Not on me, man.
I just see Corey out there smoking.
Ripping dart for Messi.
We should be all right.
Maybe we should have recorded
Maybe
outside.
some blow.
Next time.
That's a nice patio out here.
It is a nice patio.
Yeah, so there's our Wrexham update.
Match week 4. Let's move on to that.
Well, we said Luton and West Ham.
Yep. Everton Sheffield kicks it off early.
Wow. That'll be a
6:30.
huge crowd for that one.
It's going to be interesting to see who gets that W from that.
For the
I mean, it'll be a good game.
For the record,
They're
Skinny
both
Slim's
bottom of the table.
manager is an Everton fan, so that place should be open at 6:30.
Shout out, Tyler.
That's a massive game. That's a 6-pointer. You got to beat Sheffield twice if you're Everton. You want to stay up.
That's true.
Seriously,
And then we go from that
they're at that point already in the season.
Seriously, they should beat Sheffield.
Yeah.
Man City Fulham. Should be a good game too.
Hey, Fulham.
Didn't Fulham draw last year?
I don't remember. They're fast-paced. I mean, just based on them playing us yesterday, they look pretty good.
Well, they got Tim Reams, so Erling Haaland.
Great.
No
Tim
shots,
Reams
no
played
goals,
great
no
yesterday.
shots on goal. Who's ever going up against Anthony Robinson? Probably have no crosses in. Fulham 3-0.
As long as he can keep the ball.
Where is it at?
That
Craven Cottage or is it
Hopefully
the
the
Cottage?
Cottage.
Etihad.
Etihad.
Okay. Well,
Shit.
I'm sure Holland will get his garbage goals.
83% goes to Man City. 11%
yeah.
draw. 6%.
City lost some good players, and they are still just like
Rodrigo or Rodri,
Powering
whatever
through.
he goes by. Dude's amazing.
From there we go to Chelsea against Nottingham Forest at 9.
Who are you playing?
it's
Forest.
at Chelsea.
No. They play good at home. Is it at home?
Stanford.
Yeah, it's at the Bridge.
Okay. You'll beat them.
It's got draw written all over it.
Okay. Great.
From there we go
Cheers.
to Burnley versus Tottenham at 9 a.m. as well.
Yeah, we should be all right. Burnley's had a tough schedule right out of the gate.
That
They
is
play
tough.
City. They've played a couple other tough teams. So.
They kicked their season off with City.
Yeah.
Yeah, they played
Welcome
City
back.
and Villa,
Yeah.
but they just beat Forest. In
I mean,
the-
at some point in time,
in the
we're
cup.
going to get hit in the mouth, and it's going to be interesting to see it, not just the EFL Cup, but in the league. And it'll be interesting how we respond. Everyone's happy because we're attacking football now, but
it's at
you know,
Burnley.
the away games.
Are you gonna get
in
that
the EPL.
striker from
If
Forest?
it's raining, shit like that.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, if the wind is just right and
Yeah,
the grass
that's
is too
right.
long.
Yeah, Klopp.
The old
Pick
Klopp
Klopp.
excuses.
I'll take us 2-1, but I'm saying I'm not. I don't feel that great about it.
Yeah, what's your Chelsea prediction, Trent? What do you think?
We should win that, but I don't feel comfortable saying that whatsoever.
All right. Well, that's number 3 versus 18.
So
2-0.
1-0?
2-0.
2-0?
2-0.
Okay. From there we go to Brentford versus Bournemouth.
I like that game.
Bournemouth.
Tyler Adams back yet? I'll take Bournemouth. If not, I'll take Brentford.
Brentford's hot. What's his name? Vissa and Emblemo, whatever, those two
Yeah,
guys.
the guy's really good.
They're just good. They're dangerous. Should be a decent match, though.
Yeah, they handled Fulham 3-0.
Yeah.
They tied with you guys first
Yeah.
week, and then they tied Palace this last week.
Yeah, Brentford should take that, but Bournemouth's no slouch.
Brighton versus Newcastle at 11:30.
That should be a good one.
I think
See, that's a great late match for Skinnies to
Yeah.
stay open for because you got the bigger teams.
Yeah. They both lost. It's time for somebody to step up and kind of turn the direction of their season because now Newcastle's underperforming based on the last two matches. Brighton lost to West Ham. That's a hot match.
Well, Google has it 37% for Brighton, 38% for Newcastle, and a 25% draw.
Wow.
That's probably at Brighton.
Number 6 versus number 13.
Amex.
All right.
And from there we
Are
go.
you betting on these
Postman.
games, Ricardo? What's going on over there?
No.
Okay.
But for the people that are, this is just for entertainment purposes.
It's just information.
At the end of the season, last season, Newcastle handled them 4-1. So
Wow.
we'll see what Brighton can do. Dude, that Ferguson kid, Evan Ferguson. Sorry, I blanked for a second. The Ferguson kid, man, he hasn't been scoring a lot, but some of his shots, they've been ridiculous.
He tries some things on the field when he gets out there.
Yeah.
He's young, too.
I would have taken him at United.
Well, he's
Easy.
been close to getting poached, and they've kept him.
Yep. Well, they got
their money.
They got their money from exactly.
They got their money.
We bought Cucurella from him for 60, and now
Isn't United going for him now?
Yeah.
that's a loan deal.
Is that a good loan or not? I mean, I know they're
I think
in
they
need
have
of
a
a left
choice,
back,
man.
but I don't,
But we just need anybody.
out of Cucurella?
We have no left back options.
Hey, he was
right
good
now.
at Brighton.
was
I
good
told
at
you
Brighton.
this in episode 1 that Chelsea and Tottenham from the last 2 years, you really can't grade the players
style.
based on the shit managers they had and everything that was going on.
Hey,
revolving.
I mean,
watch
I'm
the
not saying
language,
he's-
Dave.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, I'm not sticking up for the guy, but he was good at Brighton.
Yeah, he did have
So-
good. Yeah, and then he was crap last
I
year.
mean, Potter brought him over, so
Yeah,
that's why he was Chelsea guy.
That worked out well.
Yeah,
So who's
now-
Potter again?
I don't know.
Beatrix
Harry
Potter.
Paul
And
Todd.
Harry,
Henry
yeah.
Potter.
the chosen one.
Bayern.
Talking about
Bayern and
chosen.
Gladbach on Saturday too.
Ooh.
It's 11:30 kick.
Joe Scally
should be
at
good.
Gladbach.
Yeah.
Is that right? Oh,
Harry, did you see Harry Kane? Those
yeah.
2 goals.
Yeah,
Looks pretty effortless.
yeah.
Looks pretty effortless already.
It's like
Yeah, that's
it's like the old girlfriend going on a date,
You're not
watching that. I look up and
You're
I'm
happy.
happy
that-
for him. But
As long as you're happy.
that not
Kane.
going?
wish it was me.
It's that picture of Harry Kane when you walk in.
That's right.
Oh, from there we go to Sunday, right? Sunday.
Ooh. Is there any matches on Sunday?
There's some really good ones on
No,
Sunday. But it
nothing
starts
of
off
interest, really.
with-
Is there a
So we
derby or
start off with
something?
Liverpool and Aston Villa.
Ooh, that's really good.
That should be pretty good. And then Crystal Palace and Wolves are also at 8. I'm sure everybody will be watching Pool versus Villa, though.
But
That
the
should
one-
be pretty entertaining.
That's going to be the game match of the week, perhaps. Arsenal versus Man U.
Oh boy.
Yep. I don't know. I'm not
Emirates?
super confident about it at all.
You guys have any
Emirates
defenders
or
suiting
Old
up?
Trafford?
Emirates.
Yeah, it's
Emirates?
at Arsenal. We just don't play great there, and
5 versus 8.
Arsenal has not looked great this season by
No,
any means.
not
But they're still very potent. They're still a good team. So, and we have not looked good. So I don't feel great about
You
it.
beat them at Old Trafford last year.
Yeah.
It should look like
be a good match
the
for the
previous
neutrals.
matchups. They haven't really changed much.
But all that said, on my United podcast, I went ahead and called a 2-0 victory. 2-0. So
So you don't think
I'm
Kai
gonna- I'm
Havertz is going to score a goal?
for
no.
you?
Okay.
for us.
Okay.
I
Away.
basically lean towards somehow United are going to get an early goal, and then we're going to frustrate Arsenal the rest of the game, and then sneak one in at the end just to
I
really piss them
second
off.
that.
So
You
that's
support
what
that,
I'm
Dave?
leaning for. But I would not be surprised if they just drill us 4-0 or something.
Yeah, do you guys have any defenders suiting up?
Yeah, seriously. Varane's out, Luke Shaw's out, so it's not looking great on the back line.
Harry Maguire?
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah,
time?
if we go
bring him
back
back?
5, he could probably do okay.
Bring him back. He's still
I
there.
suppose you have Dallo and Lindelof still there.
Yeah, Lindelof will probably start.
Wan-Bissaka for
I
sure.
would guess Dallo would start at left back as well. He did okay against Forest, but he doesn't look super comfortable there, so we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're dangerous, especially at home, so we'll see.
It'll be a good match, though. It'll be fun. It's a good Sunday match
Yeah,
for everybody to sit back
yeah,
and watch.
come out on Sunday.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Barcelona's at 2, senor.
Barcelona. Well, I
Did
wanted to
you-
ask you what your predictions are for Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest.
I got 2-0 Chelsea.
2-0. And what about you for
I
Tottenham?
don't give a shit. Oh, I'm not talking about the Chelsea match.
Tottenham and Burnley.
2-1 over
2-1.
Burnley. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that Man U Arsenal game will end in a draw.
That's
I would
fair.
take a draw.
That's fair.
I would take a draw. I'd be good with that.
But there will be goals scored.
I'm going to say an
because both
Onana
keepers-
mistake
You think so?
gives Arsenal the victory.
What about Ramsdale mistake? I mean, granted,
that was
Saka
terrible.
passed it backwards and set him
Yeah.
up, but Ramsdale was way out, and then
Yes.
Pereira just
He just got
Pereira's
caught.
shot was like awkward. It was like an awkward,
Yeah.
but it went in.
The angle was weird.
Yeah, but it
But
went
the
in.
keeper was just not even worried about the ball. Like, as a soccer player, I mean, I know you're going to position yourself, but ball is what matters the most, right?
So I was listening to a bunch of Arsenal fans just like complain about Ramsdale. I mean,
I believe
during
that.
that game. But yeah, they were just complaining about Ramsdale. They really want Raya to start. So we'll see.
I don't want to see that.
Shouldn't have sold Matt Turner.
No.
Yeah, keep
You don't want
Ramsdale
Raya?
in.
You
keep
want
him in.
Ramsdale?
No, keep Ramsdale in. Yeah, that's your number one. You got to keep. It would
You
look
start
terrible
swapping
to
keepers
swap
around?
him out in like
But
4
Raya's
weeks
been a
in.
number
4
one.
games in.
4 games in, you're just going to pick a different keeper. That shows no confidence.
That sounds
in
like
the
Pep
keeper.
Guardiola
But it's
to me.
very
That's what he does.
Arsenal-y to
Mind
be
games.
doing that, to not believe in the players
Pep's
that you
done
have.
that. Pep switched him
That's
out.
what I don't like to do. Yeah, well, Pep
Maybe in cup matches.
Yeah, in cup matches, but not
I
in,
feel like when he was like trying to figure out his keepers before Ederson.
Because what if
Joe
they
Hart
do
time,
switch
maybe?
goalies and then they
And then Bravo.
lose?
Well, they're about to go into Champions League, so some of that stuff's going to happen anyway. But
We'll see.
yeah, it would be a knee jerk kind of to switch it.
No,
I didn't get
But
the vibe.
Ray has been a number one.
he has.
It's not like it's like a new thing to him, you know.
Yeah, but no, I don't think that'd be a good way to try to get your keeper to build confidence. You know,
Not this early.
No, not this early.
Quick. I agree with you.
That's quick, too quick.
Hey guys, Taylor Twellman's on TV.
Yeah.
I see him right now. Get ready for this Miami game.
Messi's about to take the field, man.
Who?
Uh,
Never heard of him.
just some guy.
Never heard of him.
Lionel.
Some guy from Argentina.
Greatest ever. The GOAT.
By the way, Sunday night, Messi's in Los Angeles playing LAFC.
Imagine how packed that's going to be.
How much are those tickets? Just 1,000
Probably
for
a little
the
cheaper than
for the
500.
I
nosebleeds.
think the lowest I saw was like $750.
$750.
Jack Nicholson's going to be on the sideline.
LeBron James.
Hopefully,
all the
man.
celebs.
That'll be prime time. Prime time. Messi in LA. That doesn't get much bigger than that.
I heard he has generated at least $25 million worth of tickets sold.
That's
His
crazy.
impact's
Crazy.
unreal.
That's not even accounting for the counterfeit jerseys that people sell outside the, you know,
That's
outside the
scripted
stadium.
too, right?
Dude, when I was in Houston for Man United versus Real Madrid, there was tons of Real Madrid, and there was a few United, but the Real Madrid jerseys out there were like everywhere. It was nuts.
When I went to the Barcelona-Real Madrid game, I didn't have a Barcelona shirt, but I didn't stress too much because I knew walking in I could get one for $30. You know,
So you just bought one when you
just
walked
bought
in?
one walking in. Yeah, of course.
Smart man.
Speaking of Real Madrid, they play on Saturday.
And Jude Bellingham has looked
Oh, man.
He's tearing it up.
Is he? I haven't kept up with Real Madrid.
He's been
Might be
saving
the
them.
real deal.
Really?
Yeah.
He's
No
scoring their
way.
goals
He's
for
that
him.
good?
He's
He's
scoring
like
That's
man of the
weird.
match every week.
Yeah, he's not setting them up. He's scoring them.
Solskjaer tried to sign him in like 2019 from Birmingham, but I'm not saying he made like the wrong choice going to Dortmund,
Yeah, you can't.
but still, it would have been amazing. He also tried to sign Holland.
Well, he can
Just
sign
saying.
let him sign his little brother, then maybe he'll
There you go.
produce
Yeah.
some magic too.
Do you know Birmingham retired his jersey already? The
What
day-
number was it? 45?
19 or some shit. Yeah, 74.
So
Sunday, no, that's Sunday's sneaky good right there. You got Arsenal United early on, Barca at 2, and then there's a lot of MLS on that day. Then you can finish with Messi and LAFC.
Atletico versus Sevilla also on Sunday. That's pretty
hot.
good.
Simeone going to stay at Atletico his whole life?
Seems like it.
Is he ever going to leave that?
I think he's built like it's like a match made in heaven between those two.
I mean, he's basically turned them into a
Seriously.
automatic top 2, top 3 Champions League squad. So
Yeah, seriously.
I don't see any reason he would leave. You know,
Morata's already scoring for him.
could Simeone go to the national team, or is he a club guy?
No,
Yeah.
He's got to have his hands on everything.
That
every
would
week.
be-
Oh, you mean
like
That would be.
style.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that would be the reason he'd leave Atletico. Would be
Really?
to Argentina.
yeah, they fire Pochettino when he just goes to the national team?
Speaking of national teams, what's up with the Spain
Man,
national team? I mean,
No,
they are
that's
getting
wild.
lit up.
I was trying
for,
to picture it the other way around, like watching the men
I
walk
did the
by
same.
in the 2010 World Cup and then
kissing each other.
The I guess let's say they have a queen or whatever, and he just smacks one on Xavi Hernandez. Would we be in uproar?
we wouldn't care. We wouldn't bring it up.
Nah, but it is kind of. the
I
other
mean,
way
look
around.
at what
It was wild
Martinez
to see,
did.
though.
I mean, it was to himself and to
Argentina.
the world, but
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah,
It is.
with the trophy.
At first, I didn't understand the outrage. I thought it was like one of those like celebratory like side. Like,
No, it was full on like
and I was
No,
like,
he
oh,
like-
on the
like-
lips to lips.
I thought I was like they must be seeing each other.
a little
you know,
much.
outside of this, but
It's a little much.
I saw a video today of the previous manager for the women's Spain team that was like grabbing their
Oh,
ears
they've
and
had
grabbing their
controversy.
faces
They've
and
had
just doing awkward stuff.
the Dave special.
And you could see them like
Dave can go get
clearly
hired.
being like, I'm not comfortable with you grabbing my face or grabbing my ear.
Yeah.
Like, why are you doing this?
I think
Kind of like how we react with Dave at Skinny's, but we're all
Ear
used to it
grabber.
now.
yeah. Second nature, baby.
yeah, that's a wild one to see. I think the machismo in Spain is a lot worse than it is.
Did you
really
see? What is his role with the Spanish?
I think he's like the director of the president of
I
the
thought he was president of something.
the director of the whole program or something like
Federation.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I thought he was president of.
His mother went on a hunger strike
Yeah, I heard
His
that.
mother.
into a church in Spain
Jesus.
3 days ago because he
the
was
director
facing
of romance.
all the
For what?
because her son was facing so much criticism for that kiss.
Oh.
So she was like, "This is outrageous," and she's going to go on a hunger strike in this church in Spain. I saw this 3 days ago. Today, I saw an update. She's now been hospitalized from the hunger
Oh,
strike.
that's sad.
I'm just like,
It goes to show you that no matter what you do, your mother will always love you.
no kidding, man. The Spanish moms is
Yikes.
come after you. They come after you.
Well,
No, that was kinda
congratulations to
creepy,
the Spain team. It just sucks to hear how this might be overshadowing the World Cup, But
Did it?
Hey,
It blew
it is
up.
what
It blew
it
up
is.
afterwards, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember hearing it much.
I don't know that day,
the day
but yeah,
of,
afterwards,
but-
yeah.
Of course, the internet takes it and runs, and it's like,
Hey,
yeah, that's not
controversy
cool.
sells, right? But, actions are actions. If you do
Yeah.
stupid shit, then
he didn't only kiss her. There's a picture of him. He basically threw her over his shoulders, and it's just like, yeah.
What?
Yeah, you haven't seen that picture?
No, I
see
haven't
that
seen
I
that.
think he went too
Yes.
far.
Here, let me show you the picture.
That's a little much.
It's a little scary.
Gosh.
Yeah, I guess we didn't do any.
Kissing
World Cup-
her
I woke up and
blatantly
watched
wasn't
it
enough.
in Mexico, but it was even an hour earlier than you all were. But I guess I
Not a
missed
bad
it.
match. Did you want Spain to win?
Yeah. No, I don't care. But they did because they were the better team.
Yeah, they played better.
Way better.
England
team.
didn't know what they were doing. Are these people screaming in here? Are they mad at us? Are you finding the
They
take on the
disagree
Spain?
with our takes on Spain and
Skydance Brewery. Nobody disagrees with that take, though, right, boys?
That's right.
Right, boys?
everybody's
No,
in
we had
agreement.
some international roster drops
Oh,
today.
boy.
Did we know that?
I was
Sorry to
listening
interrupt,
today.
but check this out.
Can you
Isn't
put
that
this
wild?
in the?
That is
Yeah,
wild.
He's creeping up there. His
Hey,
hands are roaming.
You're just watching your wife get picked up by the president of.
Yes.
He makes out with her and then just picks her up and takes her away.
Atlanta United
Sir, I
scored.
would like my wife back, please.
I mean, the dude had to have been wasted. I don't. What else? Or just an idiot.
Or he thinks he can get away with whatever he
Just
wants, I
European.
guess.
Yeah.
Just European.
Anyways,
Yeah, 24-man roster. Is that what we have now?
24-man
24?
roster for the U.S. came out today. Surprisingly, no Jordan Morris, no Christian Roldan, no Paul Areola, no Walker Zimmerman, no
Those
Kellen
are all
Acosta.
MLS guys.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
That's
and
what I'm getting
they're
at.
aging, all
Yep.
of them, right?
That's who we've been used to.
I don't know,
being
man.
called up for.
It's also
Greg,
in the middle of their season too. I don't think this
I'm
call
saying
up
that's a
a
good
bunch
thing.
of friendlies. I think it might just be he's letting some of these players take a break.
Well, that's what. Well, we wanted those guys to take a permanent break. Is what I was getting at.
I just want to see more Balogun, see
Yeah.
what he can do.
Yeah, we can run down it real quick. Drake Callender, Miami's keeper, Messi effect. First call up, no caps for the U.S.
Messi effect.
Him, Horvath, and Turner. Obviously.
Wait, you play with Messi? Yeah, you can come play with
I
us.
mean, he's done great, but
done
definitely
well.
Messi effect. Messi.
He's
I
been
mean,
tearing it up in the. They've
what
got
if-
3 penalty shootouts in the League's Cup.
What if he
and
goes
they've
into
advanced.
camp as the goal? He's just like, hey guys, so when Messi has the ball, he does.
Find
Messi doesn't
number
do this,
10.
guys. Come on,
Do we have a guy that wears number 10? Find him.
give it to Messi. Oh wait, I'm not in Miami.
Does Jordan Morris really care that he's going to miss the Uzbekistan?
I think he
and
does,
Oman
yeah.
friendly. I don't know.
Let's call him an ass.
I don't know, Dave. Do you know?
Let's call him an
Why don't you
ass.
ask him?
Hypothetical.
Text him.
We had a surprise
DM him.
addition to
Get
the
his DMs,
defenders.
Dave.
A Denmark U.S. dual national, Christopher Lund, who plays at, I think, Palermo. He's been with the Denmark youth his whole career, and he's getting his first call up, so he'll be pretty. He's a left back, I believe. So spot we always look at somebody, right?
Right.
Mark McKenzie, Kevin Paredes from Wolfsburg. It's his first call up. Old DC United kid. Tim Reams back. Chris Richards, Anthony Robinson, Miles Robinson, and Joe Scally. You got to think Tim Ream and Miles are the center backs there, or Chris Richards maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Mark McKenzie's in there too.
Did you say Reyna?
No, he's not here.
They haven't even talked yet.
He's
Nope.
he's injured. And
Oh, okay.
His
Greg.
feelings are still hurt.
Reyna
so.
has still not made the bench for Dortmund this season.
Do they need to talk though?
He's been,
Do
he's
they,
been
do
injured.
they need to speak to each other?
He's been
yet?
injured at Dortmund.
That's
as
what
well.
I thought, because I had seen that news report. Coach hasn't
So
talked to Rain. I'm like, do they have to yet?
Well,
Like,
Berhalter gave an interview to Vanity Fair, of all things.
and then who says that? Like, hey, Reina, has he reached out to you yet? Oh, he hasn't? Okay, thank you. Have you reached out to Reina yet? You haven't? Okay. I think that was just some wild piece of news report. Like, who cares?
It's amateur hour.
You know?
dude.
He should probably kiss him on the lips when he sees him,
I'm
though, to
sorry.
make up for it. That's probably the best action.
I think that's
for
what U.S. fans want
Berhalter.
to
Yeah.
see, actually.
Just a quick make out.
Yeah.
So what do we expect to see? Same formation, same Greg ball? What are we doing?
The players wanted him back, so yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, We called our
this
guys
is his
back.
first few games
Yeah.
with the U.S. men's national team, right?
Yep.
Interesting.
Since the World Cup, this has been rehired.
So Pulisic, Way, Mulligan to start, maybe as forwards.
I would think so. Pepe called in. Thank God he at least did that because he didn't call him to the World Cup. So
Yeah, he should have.
but yeah, you got to think
Musa, McKinney.
Musa, McKinney, and
I don't know who else.
Tillman there maybe.
Yeah.
Listen on the radio today, Eric Ronaldo were saying that they should play Musa and Pulisic together. Aren't they on the same squad? They're
Yeah.
both in Milan, right?
Yeah.
That familiarity deal.
Okay, yeah.
Did you guys see Jesus Ferreira at ESC?
He was up at Edmond Soccer Club.
Ferreira
for
was?
Beat the Heat
He
weekend.
took some pictures.
Did
with
you
some
say he
kids.
was on the
Oh,
squad
wow.
or no?
He's
I didn't know that.
actually not
cool,
called
right?
up on this
Yeah.
one.
That is awesome.
He's actually not called up on this one, surprisingly.
Yeah, that's what I was going to mention. But yeah, he was called up.
Yeah, he was up there at ESC watching Beat the Heat. From what I hear, the two Dallas teams he was watching lost to the two Edmond teams of that age group.
Suck it.
So
Take that,
shout out.
Jesus.
What's up? It's good.
But no, yeah, we have two. We got two matches coming up, like you said.
Yeah.
Powerhouses that we're playing.
Yeah, but you just, it's post-World Cup. You just want to see what's
You gotta get
what's
guys
next,
back out
how
there.
we respond.
Well, we have the Copa America showing up here to America next year. So
Yeah.
we only have this camp and I believe like maybe one other
Okay.
before that. I know we have like an Olympic camp that's coming around. So it'll be a lot of U23 guys. And
Yeah.
of course, for the Olympics, you get 3 over 23 players, so you'll have a few veterans in there. But yeah, this camp right here, this call-up is basically this one and one more before we're playing in Copa America. So
All right.
this is at least a good chance to see some studs together again.
Better figure some shit out, right?
Yeah, see how they play. I don't know. Like, maybe Greg lets them do what they want now.
Right.
Like, hey, dipshit, we brought you back. We saved your job.
Trent, language.
Well, that guy's an idiot. We just had to talk about how he hasn't called his maybe best talent on the team since the World Cup.
Yeah.
They haven't spoken in 8 months. That's a problem.
It is time. Like I said,
Grow the
World Cup in
frick up.
3 years. It's time to.
I do like how they
Figure
have
this out.
Dest on this picture and he's not in the team.
Hey, Des was starting today for
Typical promo.
PSV. Eindhoven.
Eindhoven.
Him and Pepe doesn't start there, but they advanced through Rangers today, and Des started.
Oh,
and played.
I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got Mexico FC playing everywhere but in Mexico.
You guys love the U.S.
I saw them dollars. But no, they're playing Australia and Dallas. And then Uzbekistan.
Yeah, Uzbekistan
And the Mercedes
staying for the
Benz.
September. It sounds like. At the Benz. All right.
Benz.
Damn. Well, that's I'm not going to complain about international soccer ever. So I'm always down for a camp.
Sargent's hurt?
Oh yeah, he's up for like
Josh
4
Sargent,
months.
Yeah, he got hurt. That was one thing I wanted
What
to add.
injury?
His ankle, man. Did you see his goal? It was weird.
Uh-uh.
He beat the keeper, and the keeper basically just spazzed out and form tackled him from behind.
crap.
Sargent ends up scoring the goal, and the keeper rolls up on his ankle.
Oh, crap.
Scored the goal and subbed right off. So he's out. He'd probably be here if not. But and yeah, Johnny Cardoso, he was called up as well. He plays in Brazil. They're actually in the semis of the Copa Libertadores. He plays for Internacional down there. He got called up and he got stretchered off last night. So
Oh, crap.
who knows if he plays even? But
crap.
he's on the squad. So
What's up with all these Americans getting injured?
dude, it's typical.
And DK still isn't back.
Daryl DK's still out. Sad, man.
It is, isn't it? But West Brom, I mean, who'd they play last?
I don't know. I'd love to see him.
I would love to see them
Back in the
score some more
squad.
goals, man. It's a shame.
They were close to playoffs last year in the championship.
They were.
I think they finished 7th or 8th in the end, but towards the end of the season, they had a shot to at least make the playoffs with a decent chance to go to Wembley. But what are they doing?
West Brom beat Borough last.
Here we go.
They tied with Leeds before that, and they beat Swansea before that.
All right, what's the table like then?
He's still making TikToks, though. He's pretty
Yeah,
active
he
on
is.
TikTok.
They're in seventh, so they're not
Seventh,
too
all right.
far off.
Leicester, Norwich, Birmingham, Southampton, Preston North End, Ipswich, West Brom. All right.
Yeah, they're not doing too bad. Man, Leicester, it's off to a good start.
You gotta think they show back up. Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Norwich, of course, is trying to make their yo-yo
they're
attempt
always.
back
Yeah, I
up.
was about to say they're always up and back down, up and and back down, up and back down.
Man, Middlesbrough's not off to a great start.
But you know who is off to a great start? Captain America. Pulisic with that AC Milan goal.
Yep.
Guys, he might have found his league, might have found his club. I don't know.
Yeah.
That league might suit him.
Yep.
And he's at a big club like Milan, so he's got guys around him.
Is it October 20th when we're not supposed to plan anything? Is that Man City, Man U, AC Milan,
It's a big weekend.
Napoli,
and like
Barcelona,
Lazio,
Real
maybe.
Madrid,
I
and
think
who
you're
else?
right.
Oh man, that's a huge weekend.
Bayern against Dortmund?
Yeah, there might be something like that. There was a huge weekend.
That's a huge rating.
I saw
October
that,
20th.
I think like Bleacher Report came out with that.
29th.
Oh, it's 29th?
United plays City on the 29th of
Okay.
October. The 22nd we play Sheffield.
That's spooky, right before
Halloween.
Halloween, man.
What are you guys going to be for Halloween?
Romelu Lukaku in a Roma jersey.
Wow.
You just going to wear the Roma jersey or are you going to go blackface?
I'm gonna gain weight.
do you think the ultras at Juventus literally kept that deal from happening?
Oh, probably. Did you not see those Milan fans last season talking to their players after the match? Like they invited them over to talk to the.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you do then? Yeah, there's.
Yeah,
30,000
Barcelona, Real
people.
Madrid happens on the 29th as well.
October 29th.
It's a big day.
El Clásico.
It's a big day, man.
Well, where are we at?
Well,
Should
we don't have
a
any
sponsor?
Wrexham. We don't have any Wrexham updates.
That's
besides
all right.
one
We got the
gave.
sponsor coming on.
We
right?
ran through it.
Yeah, we do want to bring in
Is he on his way?
Skydance.
Who's gonna
Brewery,
make
yeah,
way?
that's for dang sure.
I'll make way.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we
With your fresh cut?
get Hal.
You gotta do it.
on over.
You gotta do it.
Hey, Chris, you ready?
Here.
Come on down. Here we got the guy, Chris.
We've done no claps, no horns.
No horns. Just been
You can see
talking.
where he's at.
We should just have farts. Just
Yeah,
farts.
that too. That too.
Real ones too. None of those fake sound ones. Like real ones.
I need to go.
What's going on, Chris?
What's up?
Come on down.
Thanks for the beers.
Yeah,
Appreciate
of course.
it.
Yeah.
My pleasure, guys. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a good setup. It's awesome here.
Oh, thanks,
Scarf's
man.
on the
We
floor. We're
appreciate
losing
it.
both matches now.
Yeah.
So how you feeling about your Hotspurs so far?
Man, so, people give crap to what Postecoglou said about, hey, I got to try these guys out. I got to play them. I mean, I think I buy into that. Like, you got to know what you got, right? And
yeah.
is there a better than an FA Cup game that, let's be honest, or I'm sorry, League Cup game, that let's be honest, we'd rather be playing for the FA Cup in January anyway.
Yep.
And we have no other matches. So now we can just focus on the league. I mean,
How else do you know what you got until you actually put them out there,
and
test them a
especially-
little bit?
And you saw it too. You saw in that first half, these guys that went out there, Leceslo and some of these other guys, they don't know how to play in the system. Like, you've got Holgerberg that's just bombing it down the field, and every time you see Postecoglou about faint and have a heart attack, and he's like, mate, we can't have a barbecue with the way you're playing, and it's just like. It was clear and obvious that as much as these guys have worked in practice and all this stuff, they weren't ready for the system.
Yeah.
And so then you got to let him go. And I think that's one thing I admire about Postecoglou is he literally is like, well, if you can't do it, you can't do it. We'll find somebody.
Sanchez as your fourth penalty taker, though?
Well,
I don't know about that.
Rumor is, and I mean, this is internet conjecture, and take it as you will.
From Twitter?
But what? That's not a reliable source.
That's where Trent gets all his information.
I get a lot of
Supposedly, nobody else would step up and take it.
Wow.
Like they all turned it down.
It's
Wow.
the way to get him out. They're like, put him out there, and this is the final nail in the coffin for him.
The way to get him out was just let him play last season. I mean, that was enough to say.
Hasn't worked.
Yeah.
And
No,
now
yeah.
they're saying Eric Dyer to Bayern Munich. Harry's trying to get
Harry's
him
his boy, man.
He's just trying to
Wow.
get him a job.
Well, Bayern tried to get Kyle Walker there before
All right.
any of that happened. They were trying to team up all of Kane's boys. But
Well, I love how Eric Dyer's like, no, I'm going to try to play in this system. Dude, I could outrun you, and I weigh 10 times your size. Like, there's no way you fit in this Postecoglou system.
He's a little slow for that, for sure.
Oh, my God. He's a little slow for every system.
Well,
Dyer.
so aside from Spurs, tell us more about Skydance. I know a lot of people
Yeah.
watching this have probably
Heck yeah.
been out here, but I talked to Corey. It sounds like there's a new release of a black IPA.
Yeah.
There's an Oktoberfest beer out now. Just give us the gist.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I think what's cool about Skydance is we're a wholly Native American-owned brewery.
Hell yeah.
I think one of the things that's unique about us is we release a new beer every single Friday.
Oh, nice.
Now, not all of these make it to distribution. Like, for instance, you mentioned the black IPA that we're coming out with Friday. That's going to be taproom only. But about
Way to
half-
ruin the surprise, Dave.
Well, this airs later.
We put it out on Facebook today, so it's fine.
Just kidding.
But no, we do a new beer every single Friday, and that's what's kind of interesting about us is we're always trying to do new and experimental things, like what's new in beer, and we're really trying to work to create. We're known for our IPAs. That's kind of what our strong point is. But we're working on a lager program. Like right now, we have two lagers on tap right now. We're also coming out with a sour in a couple of weeks, and so there's always something interesting from us coming out. And so I think it's a great environment. Every
is. This
weekend
place
is
is
sports. I mean,
There's TVs here. You got sports on.
Absolutely.
Check that box. Check
we
that
actually
box.
just put a new TV out on the patio today.
Oh,
so-
sweet.
You got heaters out there. It's got a roof, tables. This is a sweet setup.
Do food trucks come out here?
All the time. So every Thursday night, we have Sean Prophet for music and a food
yeah.
truck, and then we'll have a food truck as many Saturdays as we can. And then we try to have big events, like we had the Flannels come out because they are co-sponsored on our Oktoberfest. In October will be our second anniversary party on October 14th. So lots of
Probably
big
find
stuff.
Dave Rader here, so beware.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, they say alcohol's a depressant. Not here.
You found the
It's
opposite.
so
Not
good.
here.
It makes you so happy.
It's an upper
It's
here.
bliss for life.
This is a cool place.
So, yeah,
We
that's
appreciate
cool.
it.
Is this
Yeah,
game ever
absolutely.
going to start? Good
No,
grief.
man.
Yeah,
it's-
we're keeping an eye on this Miami
From
game.
Messi
as
watch.
the rest of the trendy world.
All they're doing is watching Messi. That's all they're doing.
I mean,
They're making their money.
is Messi maybe the worst thing that ever happened to MLS?
He's the best.
the worst?
Yeah, because
Why is
here's
that?
the deal. The minute Messi got on that field, we knew we were a different level. Like Messi, let's be honest, is probably a somewhat retired Champions League player. Like at this point, he's at the end of that Champions League type career, right? And he walks down and embarrasses every MLS team.
I mean, I feel like we've always known this. He's just
Yeah.
proving the point at
Well,
this.
that's what I mean.
I
He
feel like
did
he's
just
just
win the
proving
World
it.
Cup, too.
Dude, wait till he plays OKC. Come on, man.
Imps plays the Imps.
Yeah.
I love everything about
Yeah.
him coming.
Hey.
But no, like I feel like there was this excitement of building around like USA soccer, and then Messi was just like, "Hang on, wait a second."
Well, he's packing MLS stadiums right now, and that can only be a good thing for U.S. soccer.
Oh, sure,
Hey,
absolutely.
the Imps tickets would go up to $5 if he showed
There
up.
we,
you know
they
what I
they would
mean?
charge. They would have to charge. You're right.
Yeah.
They would have to charge at that point. But
Well-
hey, I get it. It's not. It's kind of Hollywood. It's kind of manufactured. But if he's putting butts in seats
Yeah.
in the U.S., I'm not complaining about that. And it's fun as hell to watch
Well, and I
because
think
we've never
too-
seen this before.
I mean, I would much rather
Pele
the
back in the
US
70s?
Maybe.
Right. I would much rather the U.S. be the Saudi league, so to speak, the retirement
Yeah,
home
let-
for
let us
these
do that
players.
part,
Yeah, I mean, why not? And then because that's just gonna like all these. We do have a wealth of really good young players out there.
Yeah.
Why not bring this experience in, train them up faster, get them to the Premier League and
These
And these
academies
guys-
are opening up now.
The
Like,
Bundesliga.
And these guys at the end of their career are still class.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I just don't think
Clearly.
they're quite as athletic as they used to be, but they're still class.
Oh,
they're not
absolutely.
running around as much.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's what Messi's telling his teammates in Miami now. He's like, stop running so much.
Right. Let the ball do
You
the
try
work.
too hard.
I'll find you, or you find me. How about that, buddy?
Oh.
Like, quit being the busybody out there.
That ball to the back corner with that header.
So
Yeah,
now
what-
the Dolphins
With
have
the game
like,
on the line, in the last
Dolphins,
second.
the Dolphins have like 8 season ticket holders now. Everybody's like, just go watch
In Miami.
Miami FC or whatever they're
Hey,
called.
those
Hey,
Dolphins
Dolphins
might
are going to be
they
good
might
this
be
year.
good.
So watch
Oh, yeah,
out.
that's what I heard.
Watch out.
I really
your
like.
team, right?
What's the
What's
coach?
up?
That's your team.
That's my
right?
team.
That's
yeah.
right.
That's my
What's
team.
the coach? Is it still the young guy?
Yeah.
I like
McDaniels.
him. Yeah, he's,
Yeah, he's awesome.
hilarious.
He's a quirky dude.
He
man.
is,
Yeah.
but his
be a
press
soccer
conferences
coach.
are awesome.
Oh,
I love.
they're amazing.
Yeah, I don't watch them, but I like see clips and stuff. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I like this guy.
You guys show football here?
Oh, all the time. Yeah.
Heck yeah, I was about
so
to say.
we were just trying to strategize earlier because the OU game on Saturday is on ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
So is OSU's game, both of them.
It's hard to figure out how you sync up sound that way. So,
Oh, man.
But we have a plan in place. It'll
Skinny
should sound
Slims
pretty
knows
good.
all about that.
Yeah.
Are you guys open 7 days a week? Or?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. We're open 7 days a week. We open at noon every single day, except for now that football's starting, we'll open at 11 for football
Kickoffs,
games, things
yeah.
like that. And then we're here till you are. So
Nice.
if you're out here having a good time, drinking some beers, enjoying the atmosphere, we'll be here too.
Now, don't have too good of a time.
No.
Or Chris will have to kick your butt out of this place.
Or at least Uber home if you're going to. I mean, by all means.
How many times has
Be
Dave
safe.
been kicked out of here? Just
I mean,
curious.
today or
Yeah.
Nice try.
Wow, Dave.
No, it's
Oh, there's Seth
sure it's
Sherm
like-
walking up.
I'm sure it's less than he's been kicked out of Skinnies. So
Yeah, right. Except he walks out usually of Skinny.
It's just an Irish goodbye on Dave Rader's part. And then we don't see him for another week, so we have to guess if he's
Hey,
alive.
we finally
over
have
those
we
6
have one
days.
fan that showed up.
We are being surrounded by Tottenham.
Yeah.
By Tottenham fans right now.
Exactly.
This is a
What's up, kid?
What's up, Seth? How are you?
Yeah, for the record, Chris is a Spur, by the way.
yeah,
so-
absolutely.
If you couldn't tell.
Come on, you Spurs.
He didn't know there was a United and a Chelsea fan and a Luton Town fan showing up over here.
I'm sorry. After the United game, I didn't even know there were still United fans.
We're still here. We're
Dave,
still here.
Dave thinks we dodged the pod last week because of Tottenham beating United and Chelsea losing to West Ham.
Yeah.
But little does everybody know at home there, he was looking for retirement homes in South
Yeah.
New Mexico.
Yeah.
Those
Found
huge
a nice
communities. There you go.
Yeah, United weren't ready for Ange Ball on that Sunday, but we'll be ready next time. We'll be ready next time.
That
We'll
was
be
a
ready.
match that all the United fans definitely did not stick around for at the pub.
And
It was a clear out.
I'll
after
throw
that.
this out too, and I think this is something else that people probably don't give a lot of credit for. Remember, Fulham's a Premier League team, and we hung in there with our complete second string the entire. I mean, we tied that thing 1-1. Like, if this is a regular
depends.
Premier League match, and that's going to extra minutes with Borsama in there and Madison and Son,
Well, you
I
had-
think we're finishing
Yeah,
that off
but
with
Chris,
a win.
Richarlison finally scored for you guys, and
Finally
you couldn't even
did.
win the game. He finally
Brazil's
scored.
number
Come on.
9!
He finally puts one
How
in.
the hell did, I mean, that poor bastard.
The last
like,
goal I saw him score
I
was
don't
in
know,
the
can we
World
say
Cup.
bastard on this? Is
Oh,
that
yeah,
the thing?
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. This guy's been talking so much nonsense.
But I feel sorry for. I mean, he's Brazil's number 9, like arguably one of the top 2 or 3 country teams in the world.
Yeah, you're not complaining about having that guy,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And the poor guy can't score. Like, just can't get.
Well,
but
I mean, you guys subbed in Son and Kulishevsky late.
Yeah.
Chelsea did the same thing
The
today.
idea is
and we
that if it's
barely-
not working, you put Son up top, and then you ping Perisic out on the left, and see what happens.
We brought in Enzo Fernandez,
Yeah.
Caicedo.
Yeah.
Like, we brought in our big dogs to go and close the game out against Wimbledon. So, like you said, EFL Cup, you're trying things out.
Yeah.
You're playing guys who don't play. We had guys on the bench today I didn't know had jerseys for Chelsea. And I'm just like, I can't keep up that much. Right?
right.
I can't keep up that much. But Chelsea had a similar game, and we just got lucky towards the end. But EFL Cup, man, yeah.
So,
that's the match you want to lose if you're in the tournament.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You want to get that one out of the way for sure.
We're gonna retain it because it's a big deal to us. United's gonna definitely keep it this year.
Well, Arsenal only shows up for the FA Cup, so you guys can have
That's
the
true.
EFL.
That's true.
Arsenal can have the FA.
No,
Chelsea will have the Champions
City
League.
won the
You can have
EFL. What 3 years in a
Yeah,
row? They just
I mean,
owned it.
They've just been deeper than everybody in the past.
It's
so.
true.
Yeah.
It's true.
When you're subbing on Mahrez in the EFL, or you're starting him for his
Right.
first start, you know.
and Alvarez as a backup,
Yeah, and you're just like,
good
screw
grief.
you, man.
Hey, so you guys are signing Palmer all of a sudden?
Yeah, we did today. I'm actually excited.
That's probably
about that guy.
probably a good signing.
He's a young guy.
He looks good.
We're trying to stack dudes that are not 24 or older, I guess. Everybody's 23 and under right now.
Yeah, so in 4 years, you guys will be amazing.
Well, it's a risk we're taking because all those extended contracts we have given out could just end up come biting us in the ass if these guys don't turn out. But I don't see that happening. I mean, you can always sell those guys on and make some money back.
Oh,
But
special delivery guy.
yeah, those long contracts.
The milkman's here.
Cheers! Thank you.
So,
Spurs guys are very generous. Let me tell you.
how do you make sense of Chelsea's balance sheet? Like, is it balanced?
Well,
is it unbalanced?
it's more the
Like,
weekly wages we got off the books for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Is how they've.
Oh, hello.
and they've stretched out those
you, Seth
contracts for so
Jr.
long, so they're only paying $20 million on the books for Caicedo.
Thanks, Seth. That's kind of what United have done too.
Right.
Is gotten some big wages off, and so we were able to spend a
and we've
little
sold
bit.
off so many guys, and you would not believe their weekly wages that we got rid of.
Well,
Like
and-
Koulibaly was on like $400,000 a week.
What?
Well, and
He
some
worked
of it
out.
too.
Let's go.
Some of it too. Those long-term contracts. You guys, the actual wages each year really aren't that much.
Right? Yeah.
Because they're like, aren't some of them like 8-year contracts?
Exactly. The
Yeah.
deal is a big figure, but when you stretch it out over 8 years, just do the math. And then if you can agree on a weekly wage that's lower than what we had Kai Havertz on,
He's really just trying to find out how you're cheating.
Well-
because you are.
So you guys are on like the
and we're
Mathis
also-
Brothers no interest plan. We're like, no, I'll take that for 12 years. That's fine.
And we're making straight profit off any academy guys we've sold, so that's just straight cash. So, it's ridiculous spending. I'm not gonna lie.
Todd Bowley just wants to prove he doesn't have a micro penis. That's all he's trying to do.
Oh,
I think he did that long ago. Actually,
driving a
That's how
big
he got-
Dodge truck
That's how he got. Yeah.
with the dice hanging down to
the doctor's
I
game.
belong here, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm American.
The spending's ridiculous, but when they actually look back at it, look at the shit.
Let's go. Wow.
Need some Viagra for this.
Well, cool,
mic,
brother.
man.
Tell us again where
He needs a
Skydance
blue pill.
is for everyone that
so
hasn't
we're,
been
we're
here.
right in the heart
Seth,
of.
get Trent a blue pill.
We're right in the heart of Automobile Alley. We're on 7th Street. If you know where the parlor is, we're across the street from the parlor.
I love this.
Just hold it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hold it. The whole time.
Share over here.
Here. Trent, I got you. I'll just.
Get it out. Get off of me.
Are you
Sorry
okay?
to cut you off.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good now. Okay. I'm gonna
You
get up
okay?
and dance
you okay?
here shortly.
You got it?
So yeah, again, we're on 7th and basically Broadway, right in the heart of Automobile Alley. If you know where the parlor is, we're across the street from the parlor. We're
Heck
the
yeah.
big patio with the solar panels and good beer.
Definitely good beer.
Yeah.
Great beer.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well,
I would
cheers.
agree.
fellas.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Put them together.
Thank you for having us.
Hey, thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
We'll be
Coming
back.
out.
Okay,
We will be back.
Ricardo.
Messi is still not taking
Thanks,
the field.
Chris.
Hey, Messi's still not taking the field,
I
Ricardo.
thought this was his. Is this mine?
I don't know. I think Seth
he runs
delivered
this
them.
place. He can pour one whenever he wants.
I think it's yours.
How was that?
Good.
It's awesome.
It was great.
Well, while you guys were talking, someone walked in,
Yes.
and I think we got our Wrexham reporter.
Oh, we do?
A Wrexham fan?
I think so. Is that who it is?
Oh, no, he's a Spurs guy.
Is
That's
he a Spurs?
Seth.
So
Oh, yeah.
mistaken.
Okay, well,
Nice
regardless,
No
let me,
Wrexham beat.
He's probably watched the documentary.
we should have him jump on the podcast, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, Seth, boy, you want to come on?
You want to come sit in?
Ah, you can't do it.
he can't.
He said no.
Tell him I have the drums rolling for him.
Well, he said no. Seth, just give us a quick
scared.
report on Tottenham.
Holy, there's a train coming.
I
Tell
think
us
we've
what you
covered Tottenham enough, actually. So how are we closing this out?
What?
What's left on the rundown?
I think that's it, right?
There is no rundown. We went over next
There was.
Is there a rundown?
week. We went over next week.
Seth said Tottenham are the greatest team ever in the Premier
That
League
sounds like
history.
a great closing
You guys
argument.
got any, you guys
That's
got
what
any
he
big
said.
Labor
That's what he
Day
said.
plans?
Huh?
You guys got any big Labor Day plans?
I'm going up to the Manhattan.
Ooh,
K-State game, yeah.
K-State.
Who are they playing?
Southeast Missouri State.
Ooh, big game.
Yeah,
big
big
game.
game. I haven't been up since pre-COVID, so I'm excited about it.
Which hopefully is not coming back, right? Cases are going up. It's kind of, have you guys heard of that yet?
Yeah,
I ain't heard
yeah.
about none of it.
It's fake news, though. Let's be honest. That's not real.
Why aren't you wearing a
I'm
mask,
just kidding.
Ricardo?
keep
I'm
drinking
drinking.
and
I
watching
probably
soccer.
should. Not to. It's pretty close to me. My mother-in-law has it, but I haven't seen her in like 3 weeks, so we're safe.
Okay.
But it feels close now that my
Yeah,
mother-in-law's had it. So.
I have seen it's on the rise. Yes.
So everybody be
All
safe
right.
this Labor Day. I might go to Whitewater Bay before it closes down for the summer.
Oh, nice.
Belly flop down.
Take
in
the
that
little
pool.
kids out there, you know.
We should film at Whitewater Bay before
You
it
think
closes
so?
down. You think they'd have
That's
us?
a great
In
idea.
Speedos.
Lazy
You know,
River.
It's like a little
Speedos.
tiki bar in there, and
Okay.
I've had a real tall shitty margarita in there before.
Hey, let's all get soccer speedos of our favorite teams, and we just wear that.
Chelsea on my
Thongs.
ass.
Yeah, thongs.
That would be.
We can put that on our OnlyFans, our Three Studs OnlyFans.
Yeah, we still haven't come up with that yet.
Yeah, we need to do that.
That's what
do.
Dave
For
was
sure.
doing. That's what Dave was doing in New Mexico. He was filming
OnlyFans.
different scenes
Oh,
for
yeah,
us.
different
so.
scenes.
For the exclusive stuff.
That's awesome.
We might be
Yeah,
onto
I'll be up at Stillwater for the OSU
On the
game.
Pokes game.
Nice.
Nope.
I'm laying low. I'll be local. I'll probably be at Skinny Slim's down the street.
Okay.
There's a
Yeah.
ton of soccer on, like we talked about already.
Yeah,
I'll be
check
there.
in.
I'll be there Sunday.
Friday,
Check in.
Saturday, Sunday.
There's some live updates.
We should try to record
Go
at the turf
live.
field downtown.
Yeah, I
As
agree.
our back.
There you go.
Oh, that'd be
Badass.
cool. Yeah, that'd
All
be
we
cool.
need is power, and we can record there. And I think it's very
a bunch of
doable.
extension cords.
Yeah. Or not even.
They have those
we just need the
pavilions and all that
background.
stuff.
We
Let's
can record
invite
under the
people to play a
pavilion.
game behind us while we're recording.
I'm working on that.
As we were talking, I thought, wouldn't it be cool if we had the Man U fans play
Oh,
the Chelsea
dude.
fans, play the
Hey,
Tottenham
we
fans?
kind of did that actually when the Energy had that little like tournament on their field. There was like a United group, there was like a Chelsea group, I think there was an Arsenal group. So we kind of did that.
You sounded really. He said, "Oh man, it's that bad."
I think,
You really
I
said
think
it.
we're onto something. There's some rumblings in the background. I'll put it that way.
The best ideas always come after we get done
Should we
recording.
do a
Can we cut
podcast
the camera?
tournament? Podcast tournament?
That's
That'd be pretty fun.
I think we're onto something there.
All right.
I think
Well, I
we're onto
guess
something.
we can end it there. 1 hour and 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Perfect.
Skydance is a great spot for us
This
to
is a
come
great
out.
spot.
It has
Yeah.
been a great vibe.
Weather looks
Need to
nice
get that
outside.
mic stand fixed for the next episode.
Nope, I'm a performer now.
Are you ready for the next episode?
Yeah.
If anybody
How
wants
long
to-
does this mic reach? Can I do this from the street?
I can do. I think we have
Yeah,
15
go interview
foot.
that guy that's been walking around.
You won't. I think we should do that too.
By the way, there were 0 claps and horns in this one.
All right.
What the hell?
Wait a second. We have the Champions League draw tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah, we do
Oh,
actually.
boy.
Can we talk
Yeah.
about that real quick?
What's on?
Can we pull
What's that
up?
on? Like
I think
or probably
Paramount Plus will probably stream it somehow.
I'm almost starting to think 4 mics isn't enough.
I agree, man. We just might have to. I don't know.
Figure it out.
You're the expert.
We'll figure it out.
Can we all mic up from just?
We can figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yanni's gonna draw a ping pong ball out of the.
There we go. Did you say Yanni?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that name in a while. No, Alan's gonna pull up the Champions League draw if he can. So we got what, 4 pots? First pot, you got all your league winners, of course.
Well, I think the thing that stands out the most about this draw is that the format's going to be different this year than it has been before. I don't know the details about it, but it's going to be different. So that'll be interesting to
I'm
check out.
excited to see who Newcastle draws. We've talked about them, but just for their first venture back in a long time, St. James's Park will be crazy for Champions League.
That's gonna be that'll
And
be
when
a
they
big
travel.
home environment.
Yeah, I'm
advantage, so
excited.
more so than you would think. But yeah, you want to name up the pots
Best
there, Alan?
football in the world, Champions
Yeah,
League.
so pot 1 is Man City, Sevilla, Barcelona, Napoli, Munich, Bayern Munich, PSG, Benfica, and Feyenoord.
Okay, so Feyenoord's your weakest pot one there.
Yeah. And then pot 2 is Real Madrid, Man United, Inter, Milan, Borussia Dortmund, Atletico Madrid, Leipzig, Porto, and Arsenal. And then pot 3 is Shakhtar, Red Bull Salzburg, AC Milan, Lazio, Red Star Belgrade, Braga, and Copenhagen. And then pot 4 has Newcastle, Union Berlin,
Brennan
Lens,
Aronson.
Real Sociedad, Celtic, Galatasaray, Young Boys, and Antwerp.
Did you say Salt Lake?
Did I say Solid? Wait,
CONCACAF Champions League.
Sociedad? Real
I thought you
Sociedad?
said Salt Lake.
not to be rude,
Galatasaray?
not to be rude, but
Celtic.
talk to me when the group stages have been made. Because right now it's like we don't know who's playing.
No, it's the
Well, we'll find out tomorrow.
Well, it's
we'll find
exciting.
out groups tomorrow.
Yeah, that's great.
if
Glad you brought that up.
you're gonna want Feyenoord if you're
Yeah.
maybe like
Careful
a,
what you wish for in the Champions League, though. You get those teams like that you're
That's
supposed
the-
to beat.
It'd be fun if it
Team
was.
Santi Jimenez.
Benfica does you in one day.
Yeah, they
But
went
where the
far.
hell did that come
It'd be
from?
fun if it was United and Barcelona again, like last
Right?
year.
That'd be crazy.
Those were good games.
Group of death?
Do you guys think PSG can do anything?
No, never.
I think they're dead in the water,
See if
man.
they get out of the group.
How cool would it be if they started hosting some Champions League games in the U.S.?
It's
like the
gonna
official
happen.
ones. Like they're just like, hey, let's go throw one in Dallas.
It'll
Yeah,
happen.
I just think that doing the final here is a bad idea
I think
because
that'd
I've
be
seen
a great idea. I think that'd be easier
it's
than hosting live
it's a
games.
European competition. I think
one
it should
game.
end in Europe.
But
Personally, I mean, like,
that'd be a tough.
I don't really care. Like, if they do it here, fine. But
You've
I'm just
got
saying that
NFL.
doesn't really
Yeah,
make sense
it
to me.
doesn't- it doesn't.
But group stage games, sure, why not?
Yeah,
I mean, it'd be kind of fun.
We've got NFL going over to Europe right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Yeah,
NFL
no
And they're going to
crossover.
Mexico.
No.
They go to Mexico
No crossover. They sell out.
everywhere.
I mean, they would
No,
sell
I'm
out
fine with
everywhere here.
NFL. I'm
College
saying the other
football
way
is
around,
happening.
no.
College football is happening in Europe. They just did Dublin,
Did
Navy
they?
and Dublin.
Yeah.
Navy
and that's sold out.
I don't even want to start drinking this.
Now it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, eventually. Yeah.
But no, Champions League. The draw will be hot. Who do you want? United. Sorry, Chelsea's not in it. Who do you want United to draw? Obviously Feyenoord. Probably
Yeah,
like
for
a
sure.
Let me
That
tell
would
you
be
this,
awesome.
it doesn't matter who
But I mean,
Barcelona draws.
Copenhagen, maybe.
I hate PSG, so if we got PSG and could knock them out,
You've already
that would
played
be,
them.
that'd be pretty
Knock
fun.
them out, right?
That'd be pretty fun.
Their
Handball.
pink kits.
I probably want to avoid Bayern Munich. Sevilla always seems to have our number, so I don't really want to play them.
They have a lot of people's number.
Yeah.
Good tournament team.
Yeah, so I'd like to avoid them. No one in pot 3 other than maybe like AC Milan kind of worries me.
I would avoid Milan if I were
Yeah.
you.
So how does that work? They draw one from every pot to
Yeah, yeah.
make one group?
But you can't be from the same
Pot.
league. You can't be
Oh.
from the same league and play each other. Yeah, so it has to be all separate.
And it's scripted.
After
I think so too.
After what? Group 1, it goes by your coefficient of league and where you finish.
Yep.
And all the math
Yep.
with that.
Interesting.
Good stuff. But no, yeah, that's looking forward to a big week of soccer. So
Yeah, it should be good. Should
As
be good.
Nice. Well, I think we covered all bases.
Yeah, I think so.
think we
We'll
did a
be
good job today,
hunting
guys.
for a new location for our next go.
I did want to say if anybody wants to host us, by all means,
Yeah.
shoot any of us a DM and we will gladly
Yeah.
use you as our home for the week because we
Oh,
are.
yeah.
Are we now
All the local
homeless?
sponsors have
We are
been
definitely
We're
more than
nomads.
Yeah.
We're nomads.
Yeah, they've all been willing. Eventually, we'll go to Skinny's.
We're podcasting nomads.
Yeah,
We should do it at
exactly.
Skinny sometime too.
bouncing
Yeah,
around local
We're just waiting for
spots,
the one
man.
in Norman to open so we can host
That's
it
true.
there.
That's true.
and
Yep.
Game
Next
days
week,
in
I think
Norm.
I
2
heard?
weeks. 2 weeks, Ricardo.
Okay, okay.
2 weeks.
I'm looking forward to that.
Nunca.
Hey, episode 3, guys. We knocked it out.
Excellent.
Knocked it
They
out.
say
Thanks to
70% of
Skydance.
podcasts don't go after episode 3, so we're up there with the greats.
Hey, my Twitter account told us we now have more interactions available. So
Wow, you're killing
3
it.
Studs Up on Twitter is live.
Shout out to our 5 followers on Twitter or on X.
I'd have to look. Yeah,
On
sorry, it
X,
is X. I think we're up to like 45 now.
Nice. Let's keep building.
I'm just getting out
I'm just
there.
ruffling feathers on
Dave's pretty
X.
good with the Facebook stuff.
Dave is great with your words on Facebook.
My words on Facebook.
Yeah. think we
I
make a good-
accidentally
My words
went-
in real life
I
aren't that
actually-
great, but
I accidentally went through the Facebook group and commented on some like ESPN post.
As us.
And I was like, oh, that was as the podcast. Oh, well. Maybe people will notice it and then
Switch the
you know,
image.
come
That's-
join
that's
us. You know?
good.
That's just good publicity for
Exactly.
us.
That's what I thought. We should just start posting controversial stuff and see
should.
if we get attention.
Honestly.
We can do that.
And the stuff that we post, maybe we cap it on the podcast and see what we think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What interactions we get. Yeah.
Because
That'd
then
be
we can
funny.
just clip that stuff too. So if
Yeah.
it works as a post, it's
more
can
work
work
on
as a
you,
video clip.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, but we're figuring it out. You know, it's a formula.
Yeah.
yep.
Well,
So
good
far,
stuff,
so
guys.
good.
Good stuff.
All right. Well, shout out to the people that are listening to
Shout
this,
out to
this
people.
much, right?
Shout out to Skydance.
And everybody should know the song by now. And you all should know the name of the band and the song.
Meta World Peace.
What's
Prairie,
that?
Prairie Wind.
Did you say Meta World Peace?
Meta World Peace. Run our test.
World Peace Death Ray Palm Tree Debris.
Palm tree debris. Nice.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.